I just got back from, I think, one of my most all-time favorite jogs in the woods. There's a place not too far from here. I'll drive there and I like jogging in the woods. I like it. And I'm not like the greatest runner, nor do I run the entire time, but I do a good portion of it. And I jog, and then if once it's like I push myself as far as I can go, and then I'll stop jogging, catch my breath, then I start jogging again, and it's just I'm building my endurance, right? Building my breath. But I really dig it, man. I like jogging in the woods because it's a f- it's a it's a practice and it's a discipline and focus for me because I'm in my head a lot, right? So it gets me out of my head, gets me back into my body, and I have to look, right? I'm focusing on my breath. I'm looking at the trail where I'm running because there's inclines and then it goes down. Some of it goes up pretty steep and it goes down pretty steep. And so, you've got to be careful because there's rocks that come up that I've got to maybe like maneuver around or jump over, and then there's the roots from the trees come up and they'll catch your foot. So I just it's a good discipline of focus and paying attention because I'll tell you, second I get back into my head, shit, child, that's when I will trip and I will fall, right? I don't care though. I just get back up. When that happens, I get up and I just go an extra mile because I embrace it and I love it. But so I like it, right? And so I was there today and it was at close to dusk when I got there, maybe a little bit of over an hour before the sun was going to set. And I got a mile in and I could tell it's already, it's dusk. It was a little overcast. You're in the woods. It's pretty thick uh trees, so it's darker in there anyway. And the birds are going, but then I noticed, right? The bird stopped. The bird stopped chirping and it started to get darker and the wind picked up, right? And the top of the trees, the leaves are blowing and the trees are creaking. And in the distance I can hear thunder and I'm like, oh yes, because what I love more than running through the woods is running through the woods when there's a thunderstorm. I It invigorates me, and the rain, it baptizes me. Mother Gaia baptizes me with her tears, and the thunder, the louder, the better. The lightning, it just it revives me. It's like I'm reborn. It's the most amazing thing. I love it, and so I'm getting excited. I'm like, oh yes, I'm laughing. I'm jogging through the woods and the wind picks up even more and it gets darker and now it starts to rain and the thunder, it came on quick. It came on quick and the thunder is just cracking and the lightning is bright and I'm like just like laughing and I'm running through the woods and the rain came down so fast and so hard that the trail now is just huge puddles of water and mud and I'm all flipping muddy and I love it. My shoes are wet and I'm soaked and but now my glasses are fogging up and there's all this rain on my glasses and now it's hard to see and it's dark and I'm like going down like and I'm sliding going down an incline down this incline going down I don't know going down the hill. And now I slid and I tripped, right? Because I can't see. And I fell on my shoulder and knocked the goddamn wind out of me, but I didn't even fucking care. I'm laughing. Bitch, I got right up. And now I'm like running and I'm like running faster through the woods and it feels good and there's thunder and it's raining. And I'm like, oh, and I'm like this feral woman running through the woods. and I could feel it, right? I could feel it, and now I'm like howling because I'm like the only one there. Now I'm howling, and I'm just and the wind and the rain and the thunder, and it was just everything, right? I just it felt so good and freeing and just amazing, and I'm just I'm in love. I'm in love with the world. And so I get back to my car, I'm drenched, and now I start driving out of the woods. And I'm driving out of the woods, and I'm driving out, and on one side of me, the sun is peeking out through the clouds, right? And when you see when the clouds are when the sun's behind the clouds, right? Like there's these rays, and the sky is like orange and red and purple because it's setting, and it's the most fucking beautiful thing I've ever seen. And then to the right of me, right, are these the sky is dark, right? And I'm driving. And then I see the most beautiful rainbow, right? The most beautiful rainbow. And I'm soaked, and I'm laughing, and I'm like, this is just incredible. This is like the best day ever, right? It's the best fucking day ever. And I'm driving, and now I'm like getting onto the main road, and there's one of those digital billboards, right? And I happen to look, and it was an ad for a bank, and then it switches, and then it switches, and the billboard says, "I love you," and then a little dash, God. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like laughing, and then this is amazing. And as I'm looking, and then I'm driving, and then all these freaking birds like come out of this tree, and they, come across and fly in front of my car, and I'm driving more, and I notice that the rainbow, it's a double rainbow. It's a fucking double rainbow. And I'm like, this is what I call dancing with the universe. This is what I call fucking dancing with the universe. And I am always so humbled and in awe of the mysticism of 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 God, of the universe, of the world, of life. And I love it. And I love it. And I'm in love. I'm absolutely in love with the universe. And I am in love with myself. And I am in love with Mother Gaia. And it's these little things that just ignite me, and gets me closer to the truest essence of my soul, and of the love in my heart. And man, it was just awesome. And I'm driving, and I live, it's a little rural, and so now I'm driving through these beautiful through the farms and the fields, and the horses are out, and they're just and the sun is setting, and I'm following them. It's like the rainbow is following me, and the birds are, you know lying next to me, and I'm like, oh, this is amazing. This is the most this is the most amazing day ever. And I closed my eyes. I came home, and I pulled up, and I closed my eyes to like take a picture of this day, and like feel the feeling of love that I feel in my heart, just because I got to take a jog in the woods in a thunderstorm. And then I saw a rainbow, and a double rainbow, and birds, and the sun setting, and a billboard that said, "I love you, God," and the horses in the field. And I'm just humbled and in awe, and so grateful to exist in this world. And I hope that I have just many more moments like this. Yeah, I'm just, it feels good to be alive. Feels really fucking good to be alive. Even when shit's hard, man, because it's been really tough, right? But it's only if you choose it to be tough. And if you find the gratitude of getting caught in a thunderstorm while jogging through the woods, welcome to the Great Awakening, my friends. It's not a revolution, it's an evolution.